Good evening, I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service, Alaska statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of today, we do have a frontal system pushing into the west coast of the state. This is bringing rainfall from the Bristol Bay area through all the west coast up to the northwest coastline to include much of the Brooks Range. Farther out to the east, we have a trough that is bringing rainfall along the border of the state all the way down through the Cordova area. And then down in southeast Alaska, we are seeing dry conditions for the Panhandle and dry conditions also for much of south central Alaska, as well as Kodiak Island. Out to the west, we do have some rain overrunning some high pressure that's bringing some rainfall to the southern portions of the Bering Sea, as well as the Aleutian Islands and into the Alaska Peninsula. Of note out east, we do have a Suicide Basin in the Juneau area that is above the levels that it was at last year when they had a glacier dam release and some flooding. So we are looking at the potential for more flooding along the Mendenhall River over the next week or so. For tonight, we are expecting dry conditions for the Panhandle, however. And then out over mainland Alaska, rain is going to have spread from the west coast into much of the interior, as well as throughout the Brooks Range and the Arctic coastline. Down in south central Alaska, the Cook Inlet corridor down through Kodiak Island is looking to be dry, but out by Prince William Sound and places farther to the east, we are expecting rain. Out over the Bering Sea and Aleutian Islands, continued rainfall as well for tonight. And as we move into Friday, we are going to see that rainfall continuing, especially in the more eastern locations of the Bering Sea, as well as the Aleutian Islands into the Alaska Peninsula. Out over mainland Alaska, we are looking at widespread rainfall with low pressure up to the north, helping to aid in continuing to see those rain showers throughout much of the state. We're going to see quite a bit of rain up along the north slope, as well as down through the interior, with more scattered showers as we get into the south central area. Kodiak Island looks to be dry on Friday, as well as much of the Panhandle, although there will be some showers in the coastal mountains by the Panhandle. On Saturday, we're looking at rain finally spreading back all throughout the Panhandle area and more rain coming into mainland Alaska. Some of the heaviest rainfall on Saturday will be the western side of Kodiak Island, as well as western side of Kenai Peninsula, and into the western side of the Susitna Valley. Up through mainland Alaska, we're going to see widespread rain through the interior, through the west coast, and up through the Brooks Range, with some lighter showers up along the north slope. Out over the Bering Sea and Aleutian Islands, we are going to see some rain coming in, but it'll be lighter than we had seen through the end of the week. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.